EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for March 8th, 2023. It is Wednesday, middle of the work week, and the Wednesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Mechanical X Advantage. This year, millions of Americans will be eligible for the High Efficiency Electric Home Rebate Act, which offers up to $8,000 in point-of-sale rebates on any heat pump for home heating or cooling. That means the rebate amount is automatically deducted from the price at the time of sale, and there's no need to send in for a refund. With Mechanical X Advantage as your authorized dealer for Mr. Cool's do-it-yourself heat pumps, they can help you upgrade your old heating and cooling system to a more energy-efficient and eco-friendly heat pump in 2023. Contact them today to learn about how they can help you take advantage of these incredible savings. Visit their website at mxa-us.com, or you can send an email or call the number and address above me to gain an advantage today. They are Mechanical X Advantage, proud sponsors of the Wednesday video forecast. So we had a little bit of snow, not yesterday, but the night before. We will have another opportunity here on Friday night. Okay, we have another system coming in. This is actually one of those systems that is in rare form, in the sense that most guidance this year has not been agreeing with each other. Some of them were showing some big storms at different times. Other ones were like, and then usually the worked out, right? We haven't had much snow. That doesn't go without saying. But there is an unusual amount of agreement in the general evolution of what is going to happen on Friday evening, overnight. And I'll show you that here in today's video. There is actually one of two opportunities that we're going to have here in the next 5-6 days here. So today is, of course, Wednesday. We have a mostly sunny sky to deal with today, and we have breezy conditions expected. Not quite as windy as it was yesterday, especially last evening. It was really windy. Today's not going to be quite that windy. We're having some wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour, but not quite as windy as it was yesterday. But still mostly sunny skies today, mostly clear overnight, and mostly sunny again Thursday with the wind coming down even further. Temperatures will be very slightly below average. As you can see above me here, the temperature spread right now is 39 to 49 from northwest to southeast today. 42 to 50 is the spread on Thursday. So that's still technically very slightly below average today. A little closer to average here on Thursday. Then our next system comes in, and this is going to come in on Friday. We're going to have an increase in clouds on Friday. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 40s for highs. So we will start off, I think. And again, this is very consistently modeled between several different models here, and I'll show you what those are. Here's the European model, and is probably the coldest of all these solutions. It has snow just overspreading the entire region and going all the way through the night. I do think there's going to be a cutoff somewhere here where if you fall basically along I-78, okay? You go I-78, and it doesn't go that far west, but here, let me redraw that. So it starts at just east of Harrisburg here, I-78. It's kind of like this, right? So anything along that and south of there, I think you're going to start off as a rain-snow mix, or maybe even rain further south of 78, and then it will transition to snow, okay? So areas north of there will start off as snow, and we're not really concerning ourselves with those areas as far as mixing and things like that. So European model, again, is a little bit more excited about this system being more snow than anything, but I do think you're going to have a mix, as most other guidance is showing. So here's the GFS. That is the latest GFS that ran this evening, and it does illustrate this a little bit. You see this cutoff here, where you got this mixed line right in here, south of there, it's rain. That's going to be initially. Once the system itself, the secondary, passes and heads off in this direction and takes over as the new primary, it's going to suck in some cold air here, and it's going to change over rain to snow, even in portions of southeast PA that haven't had much of anything at all this year. You're going to get into that, I think, with this one. Okay, so as this passes, you can see this changes over to snow. See that right there? Changes over to snow. Canadian doing the same exact thing here. Here, this shows a better representation of this getting all the way up to I-78, where you have the rain-snow line initially, right? This is Friday evening when it's coming in, and it makes sense because the temperatures on Friday evening are still going to be in the upper 30s to near 40 at that time. So it's a little bit warm yet at the onset. So you will have some rain-snow mix, but that does also, on the Canadian model, change things over to snow, and that goes all the way down. It ends all the way down into Philadelphia here as snow. So the I-95 corridor, you could get some minor accumulations of snow. It's not going to be an all-snow event for you, most likely, but there is the opportunity for some accumulating snow. Here's the best representation on the NAM this evening to give you an idea where this is. See how it all comes in as snow, but along and south of 78, you have this rain snow line right over it pretty much. And then after this passes, everybody turns over to snow here. See that? And it comes in. The colder air starts being funneled in during the overnight hours when it's colder to begin with, but as that lows passes, it draws in that cold air and it changes over to snow. So there could be some, at least minor accumulations across parts of southeast PA, central New Jersey, and your all snow areas will get several inches of snow. How much snow are we talking? Well, this is what the GFS has on its latest run. It is not the most aggressive with the snow. The European model is currently, but I think the European model might be a little bit overdone as far as the southward extent. But this does get accumulating snow all the way down to the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. Get some into far northern Delaware even, and interior southern New Jersey. So this is your 1 inch plus line that is Drew. Everything north and west of that line is 1 inch or greater. So you do have the opportunity for some accumulating snow. And this is not a lot of snow, but when you're talking about maybe 1.3 in Philadelphia, and your season total is 0.3, that's a big deal, okay? Areas further north and west, generally like a 2 to 4, 3 to 5 type event is what it's looking like right now. Could be some slightly higher than that up here according to the GFS. But here is I just want to show you the most aggressive model, which is the European model, and watch how far this brings it down. It's all the way down to I-95 with not just an inch, but a couple inches of snow. So this is possible yet, but we still need to look at the next couple days here and see where this trends. But it's a good thing that they're generally consistent on the same general idea, minus the Euro, which is a lot colder than everything else. All the rest of them are pretty much in the same ballpark here as the GFS, which is showing something more like this, okay? So this is kind of where we're leaning right now, but we'll continue to follow that here in the week ahead and see where next couple days, not week ahead. This is Friday night, right? So next couple days, we have to look at this and analyze. We'll have our first map out on Thursday, and then a refined map on Friday if needed, if there's any changes. That's what the schedule is looking like for this at this moment. The good thing about this is it's March, so sun angle plays. If you got snow, the night before, and it was around in the morning, everything looked picturesque and it looked really pretty, right? It was gone awfully quick. By the end of the day, most of you had it all gone, no matter how much you got, right? So it disappears quick. March sun angle definitely plays a key role here. So with the Friday system coming in overnight, it helps. Now, there is another system coming in on its heels. It's after a couple snow showers early on Saturday, and then we have partial clearing later in the day. Sunday is going to be a partly cloudy day in between systems. The next system coming in here is going to be another snow/rain system. European model last night went ballistic, and I'm not going to show that because it's useless. But this one here backed off today, had snow to rain in this situation, which again, this is possible too. Depends on how much cold air is going to be involved with this. This is what the European model has. There are other solutions besides this, like the Canadian model. If I move this to the next one, just to give you an idea, it has more of a snow event in the interior. Not a lot of snow, but some. So there's some questions here with that one, as can be expected, because that's what we're talking about Monday for this next one to come in. And European model is late Sunday night or after midnight Sunday night, and then changing over to rain during the day on Monday. Maybe even ending as snow. We get some wrap around there, but we'll see. A lot of things to unpack with that one. We want to take one at a time. We're going to focus on the late week system first and go from there. But there are opportunities, as I've been talking about the last couple of days and in the Weather Weekly's video on Sunday. This is that storm signal time period between the 10th and 13th that I listened to Long Range Outlook. And I said there could be one or two because there's multiple pieces of energy floating around during that period. We couldn't identify a specific one at that time, but now I know there's two, and that would be Saturday or Friday night into Saturday, which is the 10th, 11th time frame, and then the second one would be looking at Monday, which is the 13th. So the bookends of that long-range signal period is certainly looking like it's something to watch, certainly for the first one at least. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for March 8th, 2023. Have a great Wednesday.